What's up, YouTube? It's your buddy MadFox13, and today, as you see in the title and as you see in that thumbnail and stuff, we're going to be talking about the DMV versus MSF course. So, you're thinking about getting your motorcycle license endorsement for your motorcycle license, and or if you're just starting out and you just want to learn how to ride your bike and everything, or if you're just a beginner or everything, first we're going to talk about the DMV, which, I have never met nobody that likes the DMV. I mean, for one, you have to wait in long lines, you have to sit in a room, and you have to fill out paperwork after paperwork after paperwork. But for motorcycle riders, just like cars, you do have to bring your own. But if you're gonna take your own motorcycle to the DMV to take the test, you're gonna have to. You can drive the bike there, but if you get pulled over and you try to explain to the cop, hey, I'm going to go take my test right now and stuff so I can get my motorcycle license endorsement. Sometimes they'll understand, they'll let you go and stuff because they'll know and stuff that you're going. Some of them will not let you go. They'll give you a ticket. They'll tell you, hey, why didn't you have somebody and stuff that's got a motorcycle license to drive the bike there, or have some kind of other way to get it up there. So, like I was saying, for the DMV, you're going to have to, you can either drive it up there or have a friend or a family member that's got a motorcycle license drive the bike there. Or you're going to, you can put it in the back of your truck, put the bike in the back of your truck, or you can go and you can rent a lowboy. If you have a lowboy, do it that way. But you have to make some DMVs. You have to make an appointment to do the motorcycle license test, and some you don't. And I mean, sometimes if you go to a DMV and you want to do your motorcycle license, sometimes there's not a person there that knows really anything about motorcycles or anything. And I mean, I've seen a lot of videos where people just failed the DMV test just for the craziest reasons. I mean, here. But you know what? Let's forget about the DMV. Let's talk about the MSF course. Yes, the MSF course. It's a better way to get your motorcycle license. Plus, if you pass, they'll give you a certificate, and also too, it'll help with your insurance, and they'll take a percentage off. And for me, certain MSF courses are different. I took one at a Harley Davidson dealership. It took 3 days for me to take the class. The first day, mainly, we was just in a classroom, just learning the signs, learning everything. And then the second and third day, we were constantly on the bikes. I mean, the second day was kind of like just training day on the bikes. Third day was like the main event, to do with, they give us a little bit of training before we had to do the test. But another good thing about a MSF course, if you don't have a bike, if you don't own a bike, or, if you don't want to bring your bike up there, they provide you with a bike, which there's the place right there where I took my motorcycle MSF course. So, but, they're going to teach you definitely a whole lot of stuff that you didn't think that you'd know. And also, too, another thing about it is, they'll tell you if you're doing something wrong. They'll tell you, hey, go back, try it again, but, change this a little bit, try this instead. And, for me, it was kind of a little bit, I was nervous a little bit, which, if you're going to go there, don't be nervous. Don't let things get to you. Don't be nervous whatsoever. You know, don't go and don't go be and stuff, because you know what? I mean, I was kind of I was shaking like a chihuahua. I was like, oh my God, please, just let me pass. But you know what? Your buddy Mad Fox 13 passed. I mean, everybody passed. I mean, there was people in there and stuff that's never rode a motorcycle whatsoever, and I mean, certain parts of the course, once you're doing the test, I mean, you're gonna put your foot down every now and then, which they on one part of the course, they put you in like this little box to where you have to do like this little, I'm gonna call it like the 8 U-turn. You have to go that way, then that way. But you know, I mean, I couldn't help putting my foot down, which, you know, practically everybody in the class put their foot down stuff on that deal right there for that U-turn. But, you know, like I said, don't be nervous. I mean, there was people, like I said, in my class that passed it, but, you know, also too, this is what I will definitely say, because for any person that's deciding to take an MSF course, if you go to, like how I did, to a Harley Davidson dealership, or if you go to another MSF course, encourage the other riders. You know, give them good, if you know things and stuff that they don't know, give them some advice. I mean, there's some things that I did not know, and you know, a bunch of my other fellow riders in the class, they encouraged me, and they let me know, they told me and stuff, you know, don't let things get to you and stuff, you know, just go and try again, and also too and stuff. I mean, but also to take my advice on this. If you're going to take an MSF course, you know, they will give you lunch breaks, but definitely, I mean, they'll give you breaks. I mean, yeah, you will be able to go eat, but like sometimes whenever they'll give you a break and stuff to take a break from off the bike on the second and third day, which, you know, I'll advise this to anybody. Definitely bring yourself some bottles of water, a snack, a granola bar, or something. You know, because trust me, it does get hot out there and stuff. And you know, unless you're taking this in the wintertime, which, you know, I took mine back in October. But you know, I mean, yeah, it was cool a little bit, but man, later in the day it got hot. But definitely bring bottles of water and stuff. I mean, but you know, like I said and stuff, you got way more percentage of passing a MSF course. And also too and stuff, I mean, like I said, look to your other fellow riders for advice, you know. And like I said, if you know things that they don't know, you know, give them some advice. And also too and stuff, I mean, it was fun. The second and third day, it was really fun and cool and stuff to be, you know, especially back onto a Harley. But, you know, and stuff, I kind of felt like I was the odd one out of my classroom, because out of all the riders there that was taking the course, I was the only one that rode a sports bike. Well, and also too that drove a Kawasaki Ninja. You know, they kind of joked. We all joked around and stuff. Like I told them, I said, yeah, you know, I like sports bikes. I like these type of bikes right here because, you know, a Ninja was the first bike that I ever got to ride on when I was a little kid that my dad used to take me to school on. But, you know, that's a story for a whole another time. But, you know, we joked around, and mostly all the other guys in the classroom, they drove cruisers, they drove Harleys, they drove all different types of brands of bikes. But if you ask me, you know, if someone were to ask me and stuff, should I take a DMV course or a MSF course? Take my advice. Definitely take the MSF course. I mean, like I said, you'll be getting a certificate that takes off of your insurance. You know, that certificate's really good and stuff to do that. And I mean, also too, you'll learn a whole lot of things that especially if you just ride dirt bikes, you know, you'll learn a whole lot of things that, you know, even if you ride motorcycles, you'll learn things and stuff that you never thought you would have probably have known. But also too and stuff. I mean, also too, if you want to take the DMV and stuff, I mean, that's up to you and stuff. But if you know everything that there is and stuff, I mean, if you're definitely, I mean, like I said, if you want to take the DMV, that's okay. But like I said, if you want to learn a whole lot, especially if you don't want to take your own bike, I mean, they did tell me I could take my bike up there, but which, you know, I rather use their bike instead. But until next time, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, sayonara.